Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations. In today's video, we're going to be diving back into some Cookie Run Kingdom, and I'm going to be giving you guys my first impressions on the brand new ancient Dark Cacao. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, so as you can see here on the screen, Dark Cacao is going to be the brand new ancient charge cookie that they just brought in the most recent update. And you might not even know this, but nevertheless, in the live stream for the overall update, I was able to get lucky and get 2 copies of Dark Cacao. So we went ahead and got a 1-star promotion so far, and not only that, I was able to get him maxed out here at level 60. On top of his overall level at level 60 here, I was able to also max out his skill, Solemn Judgment, here at level 60. Swings the Grape Jam Choco Blade with great force, causing thunder and lightning to inflict damage upon its foes in range. This mighty attack reduces enemies' attack, their defense, and inflicts zap and injury. Ooh, 4 different mechanics, dude. We're getting a couple of debuffs. We're getting a zap. If you don't know, it's very similar to somebody like Twizzly Gummy, where it basically just reduces or strips the enemy's, HP shields that they have provided. So again, very, very cool. But nevertheless, 4 different mechanics to the overall skill. And then it says injured foes will have reduced max HP, and the injured debuff ignores immunity and dispelling effects, not mentioning injury specifically. Ooh, so essentially, if the skill on a cookie that is providing some sort of cleanse or a debuff strip is if it does not say it cleanses or strips out immunity specifically, then it does not matter, and Dark Cacao can still apply injury to you and your allies. And then it says while Dark Cacao cookie is utilizing his skill, he will briefly become resistant to interrupting effects. And then we got a lot here in gray, but nevertheless, it says first hit damage is going to be 82.1%. The second hit damage is going to be 465.1%. The passive debuff resistance for Dark Cacao is going to be plus 20%. The defense break that's being applied to the enemies is going to be a minus 15% for 9 seconds. The attack break that's going to be applying to enemies is going to be 10.8% for 9 seconds. And then we've got that injury debuff that's going to be 12.5%, which is basically going to be reducing the max HP for 30 seconds from the start of the battle. And then it says injury limit up to 25%. So because it says that it can go up to 25%, that leads me to believe that that injury debuff that can be applied utilizing Dark Cacao can absolutely be stacked, which sounds ridiculous. And then last but not least, here we do have that zap, and that's going to be a 3% damage every 1 second for 9 seconds, also nullifying any HP shield, very similar to somebody like overall Twizzly Gummy. So just like you would obviously expect, man, the guy is going to be absolutely broken. I mean, for starters, he's an ancient cookie, right? He has to be. If he's not going to be any sort of brokenness to them, then naturally there's no point even summoning on the Nether Gotcha banner, and we all know that's not the truth. So we're going to get in here and do a full test on them, but before we do, let's jump into some toppings. Alrighty, so then when it comes to official toppings here, for me personally, I think I'm just going to run a full solid almond set. Now, I definitely think because he is a charge unit in the front line, he's going to be taking a mega ton of damage, and you need that damage resistance to add to the overall survivability. Furthermore, on top of that, though, I will say that his skill animation, not the skill cooldown, but his skill animation is actually quite long. Because his skill animation is actually quite long, I think when it comes to substats, it might not be a bad way to go to focus on something like attack speed. Because if you guys don't know, attack speed does not reduce your cooldown, it just increases the amount of speed that you do your overall attacks, whether it's your basic attack or your entire skill animation when you utilize your skill. Nevertheless, it just speeds that process up, and because Dark Cacao has 2 different levels, he does the massive stab, then he shoots up into the air, then he does the slam down. I think all of that just takes quite some time, so I think attack speed would be a good one. Obviously, additional attack is always going to be welcomed here. Additional cooldown, once again, is going to be very good for a substat, and then last but not least, some additional damage resistance. You can't go wrong. Alrighty, so officially diving into the very first section of gameplay we've got, we're just going to hit up stage 830 for the very first test run. We're going to run him solo here. Again, he's running that full solid almond set. We're just going to be running these treasures. We're just going to do it by himself because I have no doubt that this guy will have no problem clearing out this stage. I've had other cookies that are epic cookies, for instance, be able to do it. So we're going to go ahead and slow it down. Couple of things we want to look at here. Let me pause it. Couple things we want to look at. We want to look at the debuffs being applied, all 4 of those things. We also want to take a look at the overall skill animation. I want to see his basic attack is on top of that. And then last but not least, we just want to see how long it takes him to kill the boss and look at the overall score at the end. So we're just going to let it run on auto here. Okay, so we probably won't be able to see debuffs apparently because he's just one-shotting stuff. Oh, dude, his basic ability is a cleave. He hit that first minion, and it reached really far out there to hit that second one, but nevertheless, it was a multi-hit. Let's see what the next minions have. Can he show us another one? Well, he's going to utilize his skill here, but let's see. I'm very curious. So he just does an instant kill, over 100,000, 115,000 damage here. I want to see right here. So his main hit, dude, it hit the other guy. It hit all three of them. He does do a basic cleave. Interesting. That makes him very nice for story mode, dude. How about these guys? Never mind. He's got his super. Okay, so that's an instant kill. There's the 3 debuffs being applied. Very nice. Why did it only have 3, though? It should have had 4, I thought. Maybe not, though. Maybe he missed something. Let's see here. All right, let's see what we got for the overall cake, boss, my dude. How much damage on a skill? Ooh, that is nasty, dude. Okay, I'm here for it. Now, it doesn't show us the debuffs, though, which is kind of dumb. I wish it would show us the debuffs underneath that. I know the guild boss does, so we might have to take him into the guild boss as well and check him out there. Let's put him on ×5 speed. Dude, he's doing work, man. Like I said, I knew for a fact that he would not... Oh, wait a second. Here it is. Here's the debuffs right there. That's that zap. The zap, it looks like zap, healing down. Yeah, dude, so he is applying the debuffs right there to the boss. Very nice, dude. Okay, so yeah, that took us no time at all to kill the final boss at 8:30, which again, I did not expect it to take us that long. So we're good. All right, let's check out the overall damage. Look at that, dude. 1.7, dude, for a frontline charge unit. That's not a, ambush unit. That's pretty dang good. Alrighty, so the next test here, we're going to jump into the overall guild boss battle, and I'm actually going to try my hand at swapping out Dark Choco for Dark Cacao, and we're going to see exactly how this works. We're going to leave the full solid almond set on them just to try to, gauge the entire thing. We're going to run it in practice mode, so just bear with me. Let's see what our overall damage output is. All right, so after that terrible run, we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to swap the test back, all right? We're going to do the exact same run here, but instead I'm going to swap in DC, all right? We're going to swap in DC. Again, we're just going to run this stage exactly the same way we just did the second one. I just want to compare and contrast here because, again, 3.1 is super low. That's like half the amount of damage that I was doing before or score that I got before just utilizing the exact same team with just Dark Choco. So I'm very curious here to see why it's so low compared to normal. Let's see here. Let's see exactly what goes on. As long as we can get all of our timers set up correctly, DC's almost dead, but we should be able to get another run off of here. We got Eclair, Cotton, Alpha. We got the Slingshot. All right, everybody died. We got 40 seconds left on the clock. This is about my normal, typical run. So unless if we just didn't get crits that last time or something, dude, 7.7 million. Alrighty, so then after showing you guys my overall standard run utilizing DC of like, what was it, 7.7 million on this level 44 dragon, we went ahead and swapped over the toppings to Dark Cacao that I had on DC. That is a full searing raspberry set. I just wanted to keep it 100% the same here when it comes to the overall test. Again, this is just first impressions. I'm just trying to, figure out if this could be, feasible. Let's go ahead and hit the practice button. Let's test this out. So the stat should be exactly the same as DC. The difference is obviously Dark Cacao is an ancient cookie, so we're going to utilize the same rotation. We're going to try to just make it exactly identical. Again, I don't know if this is the best route or not at this point. We got to do more testing. So we're going to go ahead and hit this one here, this one here. We're going to wait a little bit, hit Alpha Gata. We got Vampire ready to go, Slingshot right after them. We got the healing done being provided by Cotton. Let's see what I'm very curious to see how good this damage is going to be. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, the skill is super slow. Why is that? For Dark Cacao, I don't know why it's super slow. Ooh, and everybody got bopped, too. Interesting. Maybe my timing was a little bit off on that run overall, but dude, only 3.6 million. Yeah, dude, only 3.6 million. Now, obviously, I didn't show you every single run that I did here on screen in today's video. It'd be super, super long, but nevertheless, I have yet to be able to utilize Dark Cacao in DC's place for something like the overall guild boss battle. The just damage output, for whatever reason, is not there, and I think it has to do because with Dark Choco's ability, it actually stacks up to like 3 times, I believe, making it up to like 60% of defense reduction, where Dark Cacao's does not do that. So that might be the difference here, but nevertheless, definitely not going to be something I'm going to swap in at the moment. More testing to come. Alrighty, so now officially diving in here to some arena, we're just going to go ahead and pick on high roll. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick on high roll here. I have actually not tested DC whatsoever in the arena up until this point, so let's just jump in here and check it out. I did look and see what he was currently running, which does seem to be very popular. So naturally, he's got, you know, Coco running here because, you know, for that stun resistance, we're not going to be running a sort of stun, so it's not the end of the world. He is going to be running Dark Cacao, though, which is very interesting. He's got a freeze, which we will be able to be frozen. We both got eclairs running up against each other. He's got pure vanilla versus cotton, which is, again, a very interesting setup here. Then he's also got the monocle, though, which is a cleanse. He's got a level 12 scroll and a level 12 watch. So basically, I've got everything identical to him. Besides, I did drop in Alpha God, and the reason being is because I saw that he had this bookseller's monocle for that overall cleanse. And on Affogado's Cookie's skill, if an enemy has their debuff applied and it gets cleansed, it's supposed to do more damage. So let's hop in here and let's actually see if we can actually get a win off of high roll. Now, I'm not hopeful. I'm not hopeful. The guy spends a lot of money. It's a good chance that we might not get lucky, but I want to see what happens here. All right, so they've got the debuff being applied to them there. I mean, they're doing a considerable amount of damage, dude, and Pure Vanilla Cookie must be keeping them alive. Look at all of these debuffs we currently have, though. They're cleanse as well, though. And they got the shield provided from Pure Vanilla. Our Eclair was taken out. Do they have Eclair still? Eclair is still alive on their team, dude. Very interesting battle here, though. Look at our healths. They're pretty close. Very, very close. All right, so our Dark Cacao is still... Ooh, is dead now. Okay, very interesting. Dude, this is a really crazy battle. I'm actually impressed here. All right, we got Cotton Cookie here for the heals. Dude, Alphagado is putting in some work, dude, with the damage over time. But, dude, his Dark Cacao is still alive. Oh, my gosh, dude. Pure Vanilla Cookie for the win here. Oh, dude, they're getting low. They're getting low. Can we get them? Can we get them? The damage is increased. Oh, we got him. Oh, baby. High roll. I love you, my man. Dude, I did not think I was going to be able to get that win. Now, I don't know if you just had that team set up for testing or what, but I definitely had to get in here and just pick on you, man. But, oh, my gosh. Absolutely ridiculous battle. I did not think I was going to win that one. And then taking a look at the overall damage report, dude, or battle report, let's check this out, dude. Look at his... Holy cow, dude. His Dark Cacao is doing 3.7 million damage, man. Holy smokes. What do you have built on your Dark Cacao? Then he's got, you know, overall, he's got, you know, not too bad. 780,000 for the overall Frost Queen. My Eclair did nothing for damage. And I'm assuming that's because of your cleanse from the monocle. We've got... That's pretty good, dude. 15 or 1.5 mil for Alphagado. That's pretty good. That was the best damage dealer on my team, which is absolutely crazy. I still can't believe you did 3.7 mil, dude. And then also take a look at the overall healing done, man. I really like comparing this sometimes because people just don't know. Look at this Cotton Cookie, 1.9 mil. And then look at this, only 2 million for Pure Vanilla. Like, they are very close. And this is only a 4-star as an Epic Cookie support. And this is a 5-star healer Ancient Cookie. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to pretty much conclude today's video for my first impressions on Dark Cacao. Man, the guy is absolutely good. It's a brand new Ancient. You already know it's going to take precedent. It's pretty much going to be breaking the game in some sort of fashion. It's just going to amount to doing additional testing to really hone in and find out where Dark Cacao really excels and shines and where he should be utilized. So with that being said, make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. You got the notification bell turned on because I cover anything and everything Cookie Run Kingdom related here. I'm talking about guides, tutorials, tips and tricks, coupons, everything. So you don't want to miss it. Make sure you are subscribed. Also, we've got a Discord link. It's provided down below in the description. We've got over 7,000 members over there, all that play Cookie Run Kingdom, all willing to help you out if you have any additional questions. And with that being said, as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.